Good morning, people. How is everybody? I hope you're enjoying this morning and your day. I am Sayuri, and I am back with another message that I hope will help somebody, uplift somebody, motivate somebody to do the right thing, because things always turn out right when you do right. And when you do wrong, things always turn out wrong. I'm asking you to like this channel, subscribe to this channel so every time I bring a new video, you'll know about it, and share this channel with anyone that you really think positively that it will speak to, or give some encouragement to, you know. So let's get to the subject right now. Today we are talking about the pretenders. You know how when we were kids, we used to pretend, we used to play house, we used to play with our dolls. We would pretend we were a doctor, a nurse. We would pretend we were a superstar, a famous singer, pretending other things too, pretending. But I'm here to tell you this morning that pretending can cost a lot. It can cost you your family. It can cost you a child. It can cost you a mother. It can cost you a father. It can cost you loyal friends. And when you have a loyal friend, you should be able to tell a loyal friend anything and know that they're going to keep your privacy, your confidence, and your trust. That's the definition of a loyal friend. If you can't trust them, they're not your friend. And if they're pretending, oh well, let's dig deep. Okay. Doesn't it just amaze you, or you find it amazing when people play you stupid? Love is blind, not common sense. Common sense is not blind. And if you be around people long enough and you have common sense, you're going to know what's going on. You're going to see it. And just because somebody don't speak on it don't mean they don't see it. They just choosing not to speak on it because they letting you do your thing, but you don't even know how to receive that. That means you ain't mature enough to receive that yet, to know who you can trust with your everything and who you cannot trust. Okay, love is blind. Common sense is not blind. The big one, okay, is when people you know and meet up with individually have somehow met one another behind your back or when not in your presence and don't tell you. Is that a friend? Do that sound like a fake friend or a fake something? It is. Why wouldn't you be able to say you met somebody unless you were hiding something? Okay. And when both individuals happen to be thrown into your presence now, say it's for a special occasion, a barbecue or a meeting at a park or a birthday drink or something. Okay, they thrown in your presence and they both been individually invited, but they don't know that you invited each one of them at the same time, and they both pretend in front of you not to know each other. Okay, I heard the song Secret Lovers. Yeah, that's who we are. But we trying to hide the way we feel because it's oh so real. You know, I'm not going to comment on that, but I can tell you one thing. When you dissing and hurting somebody who likes you and is loyal to you for that, then you is wicked. There's something wicked about that, okay? And people don't care as much as you think. They really don't. They got their own issues, their own life, their own problems. They really ain't caring as much as you think. And to pretend not to know each other in the presence of each other and everybody knows each other, that's out there, y'all. And when I say out there, what I mean, that's mental. That's out there. Okay. And think being the key word, think, you ain't picking up on it. So now they playing you for dumb. You supposed to be dumb and stupid. I'll tell you, to think you ain't picking up on it. Would you consider that being played for a fool? Or being played as someone who's stupid? And if you're doing that to somebody, you need to stop. Because like Lauryn Hill said, how can you win if you ain't right within, baby? How can you win if you ain't right within? If you think that I'm sorry to tell you you're the fool, you are the fool, because you ain't fooling nobody. You should fool the people that need to be fooled. Like if you messing around on somebody and you think they might find out, oh yeah, you're gonna hide it from them. But loyal, trusted friends, you shouldn't have to pretend. And if you have to pretend, then you ain't no real friend. And I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. I personally hate when foolish people do this. Pretend not to know each other and start treating you like the crap on the bottom of their shoe, or because they hiding some dark, deep secret that you really don't even care about. It ain't even bothering you. One way or another. You don't want him, you don't want them. It ain't even bothering you. But they lying to you, lying in your face. Unbelievable. You can trust and you can trust a real and loyal friend. If you don't know that, you're not as smart as you think you are. My best friend in the world, who was Robin Royal, I could tell her anything. Do you hear me? I could tell her if I was up. I could tell her if I was down. I could tell her if I was happy. I could tell her if I was hurting. I could tell her if I was slipping around. I could tell her if I was cheating. I could tell her anything. We loved each other like sisters, though we were not blood. And we were loyal. We would never give up one another to nothing. To nothing. That's a loyal and trusted friend. And if you don't have that, you have no idea what you're missing out on. And if you had that and you blew it, you're getting ready to find out what you're missing out on. You don't give up people like that. You don't lie to people like that. You don't place people like that for stupid and a fool. Excuse me, and all of that. You can trust a real and loyal friend who's been a friend to you. Okay? With everything, period. Any truth, any lie, period. They will never fail you or give you up. A real friend will understand and keep your confidence no matter what. But when you're not a real friend, you're a phony. Fakes think everyone else is fake. You know why? They are deceived. That's number one. And their foolish hearts have been darkened. That's what the Bible says, that. Because they think because they sneaking, lying, pretending, playing people for a fool, they think that everybody else is doing it to them when they're not. when they're not. And now you misjudge somebody and you hurt somebody for no reason at all, except that you think that they do what you do. And everybody don't do what you do. Everybody don't do what I do the same way that I do it. That's like my man Drew Tube. Shout out to Drew Tube. I love this brother. His wisdom is out of this world. It's definitely from on high. Definitely got serious discernment and insight. I admire him so much, and I listen to him every day, even as a mentor, because he tells it like it is, y'all. We can't get it right till we get it correct. And if you don't know, somebody got to tell you. Don't hurt people who love you and would keep your confidence and be with you no matter what, be on your side no matter what, been with you through the good, the bad, the ugly, and still treat you with respect. And that's the person you gonna dog. Now that's wicked. That's wicked, y'all. Okay, so fakes always think, liars always think other people will lie on them. And because they talking about you behind your back, they think that you gonna talk about them. They putting you in a class and they don't even know who you are. Ain't that a shame? That's a shame. And it's usually because they're double crossing you. That's something I want y'all to pay attention to this morning. People that would treat you like that, that's because they double crossing you behind your back and they think you stupid and you don't know it. That's a shame. People you love too. People you like, people that you would, lay your life down with them, how to treat you like that. That's wicked. That's real wicked, y'all. Lying, pretending, and backstabbing you, who is a good person to them. Ain't you learned yet that you don't have no good luck, especially doing God's children wrong? You have to leave God's children out of this. Because you ain't fighting them, you fighting the God within them. And therefore, you've made yourself not an enemy to them, but an enemy to God, because you ain't even got no respect for him or his children. Things that make you go, okay. But that's why they can't trust nobody, because they don't trust themselves. And they'd rather give up a good person in their life. So don't be a pretender. I have a friend on this earth and I love her dearly. We've been friends over almost 50 years. And I won't mention her name, of course, because I respect her. That's private. But I'll tell you one thing. I can tell her anything. I have told her anything. I've been in some of the tightest spots you could ever put yourself in, and I confided in her. And I got to tell you, in almost 50 years, it has never, ever come back to me where she repeated one thing I told her. And that's why she also, in turn, knows that she can tell me anything. And she has. And she has never heard it repeated, because I don't talk about her to nobody. I respect her. I love her. That's my friend. We loyal to each other. Do we agree on everything? No. Do we have our little female chit chats? Matter of fact, there's two of them. I said there's one. There's two in my life like that. I cherish them. I'd fly across the world to see about them, because we've been through the good, the bad, and the ugly, and we still together, and we never betrayed one another. That's the definition of a real friend. If you don't have one, I suggest you get one. And when you get one, don't lose her or him by playing them for a fool. People got eyes to see. You think they can't see? Like I said, love is blind, not common sense. And if you got common sense, and especially if you got discernment, You can see, you can see through it. You can see through it. You can see right through it. And then the hurtful thing is that you wonder, why are they lying? Why they gotta lie about it? I ain't telling nobody. I don't care. Like I said, I'm one of these people, and put your money on it. You want to be a pink elephant and bounce off the ceiling, that's your business. I could care less. I'm not going to tell you to be not to be a pink elephant. If you, I'm saying you should not want to be one, but if you are, that's your business. I don't care. I don't care what goes on behind closed doors. What goes on in your bedroom is none of my business. I'm a person of integrity. You respect me, I'm going to respect you. I don't care what your title is. Like James Brown used to sing, I don't care about your situation. I just want a love to last. I don't care about your bag. I just want a love to last. And when you lose somebody that's like that, you've lost something. And they're not going to let you play them for a fool again, because they waiting to see if you're going to come clean. And people need to stop assuming that every time you see a male and a female together talking and laughing, that there's something sexual going on. You're perverted, and so is your mind, because everybody that's talking ain't into each other sexually. I've had male friends, I've had gay friends, I've had straight friends, I've had all kinds of friends through life that I never had sex with. And I'm talking about super fine dudes, handsome. Never went there because that wasn't our call. We enjoyed challenging each other's minds, seeing what's on each other's mind. Some people need to get their mind out the bedroom and put your mind out here in the world where you know what's going on around you and how to get prepared for it, instead of being blindsided and get caught out there with no oil in your lamp. So don't be a pretender. You don't have to pretend. If you have to pretend, that person ain't your friend. They ain't your friend. If they would go back and divulge something really, really highly personal that you told them, that's not a friend. Loyal friends don't do that. And if you think that people like that don't exist, you are fooling yourself, because I'm one of them. And I got 2 or 3 friends that will attest to that. Oh, we ain't never heard Sayuri go back and tell nothing we told her. I don't care what it was. And you never give up a good friend for a few minutes of ha ha ha, because you're going to find out in the end it wasn't worth it. And I didn't have to lie. Why did I lie? All I had to do was trust you to keep my confidence. But see, if I was doing you dirty, then I would have a reason to feel that way. But I'm going to go back to my original thing. Don't be a pretender. A pretender can't make it through the door. Like they say, don't straddle the fence. And you need to clean up what you messed up so you can start all over again. That's another song I like. And I also like the song Lovely Day. Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. And that's what I want you to have, a lovely day. And don't forget to like it, share it, and hit the subscribe button so you can hear what I'm going to talk about next. Because my subjects are tight, but they're always right. And I love passing on information. Matter of fact, I have some new stuff I'm going to pass on to you in my next video, coming from Dr. Trim. Oh, a lot of people don't know about her. When I tell you this woman is deep as the ocean, she is deep and she is real. She is positive and she's all about good things, like I am. Only I think she's a little better than me. See, I can give people credit where it's due. I give shout outs to R.C. Blake's The Man Over Queenology on YouTube. I give shout outs to Drew Tube, wisdom from on high. You understand? I ain't threatened by nobody. I ain't in competition with nobody. You need to watch my video. Stop being in competition. You ain't got to compete with nobody. Be who God made you. You don't like who God made you? Something's wrong, baby. You got to take your lemons and make some lemonade. Take your oranges and make some orange juice. Be the sunshine when it's raining outside. And stop thinking negative and always going to the dark side. Don't be a pretender. Be who you are and be damn proud of it. Now you go have a nice day. Like it, share it, and subscribe. And I'll see you on my next video. And I hope this message is helping somebody. And if it ain't, pass it on to somebody it can help. Okay? Love you. Take care and be safe.